Today we're going to be discussing the top 10 guns that I want to see get added into Rainbow Six Siege. Just as a quick disclaimer, these are just guns that would be cool to see in Siege. Obviously it's not accurate or realistic to have incredibly advanced special force teams to be using guns that are outdated by half a century, so just take it with a grain of salt. We're going to be using a lot of real life weapons, but also coming from someone who has played FPS games my whole life, some guns are from Call of Duty and other franchises. Alright, let's get started. Number 10, the Galil. The Galil is a real-life Israeli assault rifle that has been characterized as a better, more powerful AK. It's been in service for over 50 years and could definitely fit in with the game's style of play, maybe throw it on a new hard breach or something like that on attack. Number 9, the OTS-14 Groza. This is a Russian assault rifle that was only in service for about 5 years in the 90s, but nonetheless, it is another high-powered assault rifle that could help slow down the game's pace of play just a little bit. Number 8, the HVK-30. The HVK-30 was a personal favorite weapon of mine from Black Ops 3. It is an assault rifle with a very quick fire rate and would probably fit in nicely with Siege considering it's more of a close quarters assault rifle. This gun was criminally underrated in Black Ops 3 and it was so good. Number 7, the BAL-27. This might just be a top 3 favorite gun all time for me from the Call of Duty franchise. It's fully automatic and just absolutely rips through people. I'm not really sure if it would fit in with Siege, but nevertheless, it would be awesome to see a gun of this variant get added in. Number 6, the HK-53. This is a German compact submachine gun which has been compared to the MP5, except even more powerful, and it's described as having assault rifle-like power. Of course, the MP5 is already one of the best guns in Rainbow Six Siege, so I think in relativity they can't really make the HK-53 better than the MP5 if they were to actually add it, but I think that kind of just gives you an idea of how good this gun really is. Contrary to some of the guns on this list as being, purely wishful thinking, I think this gun, the HK-53, could genuinely work in Siege, or maybe a gun that's similar to it. Number 5, the Striker Shotgun. The Striker is a real-life gun, but for all of us Call of Duty enjoyers, you'll recognize it as being the shotgun that was all over Modern Warfare 2. Going off track a little bit, I remember being forced to pick up a Striker at least once per campaign mission after running out of ammo because they were just everywhere, all over the ground. Basically, it's a semi-auto shotgun that deals little damage but has an incredibly high fire rate. I know, semi-auto shotguns are far from being ideal in Siege, but it would certainly fit the current run and gun meta, so, it's a fun idea in concept. Number 4, the XM8. This is an assault rifle that was originally meant to replace the M4A1 in the United States military, so if that gives you any idea, it's certainly powerful. It's basically a G36, but less recoil and more up to date. It was originally designed to actually accompany a built-in grenade launcher, so if Ubisoft ever decides to put out an operator with this ability, it would be awesome to see the XM8's practicality getting put to use. Number 3, the PP-90M1. This is a real-life gun, but also one that fellow Call of Duty Modern Warfare players will recognize. It's an SMG with an incredibly fast fire rate and low damage. So there's a little bit of a trade-off there. In this regard, it's also another gun that could realistically work in Siege considering it's most effective in close quarters combat. Number 2, the PPSH. The PPSH will literally never get added to Siege, and nor should it, but that doesn't mean we can't still talk about it. It is a drum magazine SMG that is technically still in service today, making it over 80 years old. Although it's great for close quarters combat, it just wouldn't be able to keep up with the likes of other SMGs in Siege like the MP7 and the MP5. And last, but certainly not least, the Tommy gun. We saved this one for last because I'm sure everyone knew it was coming. People have been asking for a Tommy gun addition to Siege for so many years now, yet it's still in the same boat as the PPSH considering it's outdated and would never be used by a bunch of top level special force operators, It's actually older than the PPSH, it's over 100 years old, but imagine how cool it would be if there was like a 1920s style detective operator in the game with a Tommy gun. No clue how this would work or how it would be relevant, but hey, that's not for me to decide anyway. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about my list, but also let me know what guns you want to see get added to Siege. Also, be sure to subscribe and check out my other Rainbow videos, which can be found on the screen now. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.